Yeah.
Cruz? It's the CC.
What do you want?
Did you see Eden?
I saw her.
I'll be right over.
Wait a minute. What do you want?
Tell me about Eden. Does she know she's pregnant?
I don't know. I didn't tell her.
Well, what did you say to her?
What I told you I was going to say. I told her it was over between us.
I see. Well, you have a very nice place here.
If you really like it, come back Monday. It should go cheap. You could probably pick it up for petty cash.
You serious? You're resigning from the police department?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what are you going to do?
I'm considering out-of-state offers. I'm not about to stick around here and watch Eden raise a child that should have been mine.
Brandon's waiting in the car.
I won't keep you.
You've done the right thing, Cruz.
You know, I figured you'd say that.
Cruz, I want you to know something. There was a time, not long ago, I would have been proud to be your father-in-law. The truth is, there are very few men I consider my equal. You are one of them.
That's supposed to be a compliment.
Yes.
Me, you're... Well, let's see now. You went out of your way to keep Eden from the only man who really understands her. You used Brandon like a carrot on a stick with Santana to try to get me out of circulation. You even found time to push Mary away from Mason. And lo and behold, a son and a daughter locked up in lousy marriages. You know, I can't think of anybody else with the people skills to have pulled all that off. Mr. Capwell, you're in the class by yourself.
Inspector Castillo, here for the festivities?
That's right, hello, Kirk.
Oh, well, you're looking very well.
Thank you, excuse me.
Very rested. Even a little tanned, maybe. Been on a vacation?
No, I haven't.
Oh, that's odd. I heard you were out of town.
I was.
But not on a vacation. Well, must have been business.
Must have been.
Was it business or personal?
Kirk, if you're trying to ask me whether or not I went to Hawaii to see Eden, the answer is yes, I did.
Yeah, I knew that, Cruz. Eden told me.
I doubt that very much.
Well, how do you think I knew that?
I think you're the one who phoned the other evening around dinner time, breathing heavily while I asked you who you were, and then hung up like an obscene caller.
Don't put me on the defensive, Castillo. You were sneaking off to see my wife.
If I was sneaking, I wouldn't have answered the phone.
Oh, what is this? It's all open and above board now, huh? Well, what were you doing in her room, Cruz? Playing cards now that you're just friends?
I was there to give her a message.
What kind of message?
A none of your damn business kind of message. But I got one for you, so you won't feel left out. If you don't do everything you can to make her happy, if you hurt her in any way, I'm going to come after you wherever you are, and I'm going to wring your soft little neck. Excuse me.
Why didn't you tell me we were coming to the Capwell boathouse?
The no longer used Capwell boathouse, Gina. This is perfect.
For what?
Well, we can't be heard or seen out here. By the time Eden's body drifts back to shore, no one will have any idea how long she's been dead.
You've forgotten one small detail, Kirk. How are we going to get Eden out here?
Well, that's your job, Gina. Part of it.
What am I supposed to do? Lure her out here and dump her in a drink?
Yeah, that's the general idea.
You're the big, strong man, Kirk. Why don't you do it yourself? Besides, it won't work. Eden's too strong a swimmer. I've seen her.
It'll work. But she's already dead.
What are you doing? Are you crazy?
Not at all. I just picked it up yesterday. Nice, huh? It's got a silencer on it. Just in case.
Stop pointing that at me, Kirk.
We're bound together, Gina. Now, you're the only one who knows what I'm planning to do to Eden. But I'm the only one that knows for sure that you tried to kill Cece. If you don't cooperate, if you give me any more trouble, I'll kill you.
Put that gun down. I can't think straight.
There's not that much to think about, Gina. You need me. Even if I kept quiet about Cece, you still wouldn't stand a chance of getting Brandon back without my help.
You promised to help me get Brandon back.
Well, I said that I would. And I will, Gina. Now, look, if you go along with me, I'll do everything I can to talk Cece into that. To change his mind, to offset the damage that Eden's already done.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Now, I want to hear you promise that Eden is going to die. Don't hedge on it, Gina. I want you to say that. We are going to kill Eden together.
All right. I promise. And you're right, this is a good place. But I want to know about the part before she falls in the water.
Well, you're going to shoot her, Gina.
I'm going to what?
Yeah. One bullet through the heart. Come on. And you're going to take her body, shove it into the water.
Well, why do I have to do that? I mean, why me?
Because otherwise I'm going to shoot both of you. Agreed, Gina? I flew to Hawaii to tell Eden it was over between us. I told her that, and I meant it. And when I walked away, it was as much for me as it was for her.
Doesn't make any sense. Why now?
Because it's time. It's time to recognize what has been true for months. She chose somebody else, and I'm free to begin again with someone.
Cruz, I can marry Mason because I don't love him. Do you understand that?
No, I don't. I never... You are my friend. There's no one I respect more than you. We have fun together. The three of us... do you remember Christmas time? And we decorated the tree. We sang carols. I have never heard Brandon laugh like that in my life. We all laughed. I'm not crazy. I want that in my life. I deserve a good wife and a family.
I wish it could happen.
It can. I'm not gonna lie to you. What we have is not what I had with Eden. But it's something good. It's strong, and given time, it will grow stronger.
Cruz, I can't wait. How do I know that Cece isn't going to change his mind about Brandon?
We don't have to wait. We could be married tomorrow.
No. If and when we marry, I want all of you. I want to be the only woman that's in your heart that day.
Santana, you will be. And why can't you believe it?
What is all this?
Hola, Mommy. Look, this is a present from Mason to help me get ready.
How is this, Mrs. Andrade?
Oh, yes. Yes, that's nice. Thank you very much. So, Mama, what do you think?
What do I think? I think I'll help you get ready. Please, just go, both of you. Now.
Thank you both very much. You were wonderful. You really were.
Yes, thank you very much. I'll take care of my daughter now. I've never seen anything so ridiculous. Really, there must be a screw loose in your head.
Mama,
Santana.
a little makeup is
That's
going to be...
nothing. I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous.
Now, don't you start in with me.
Yes, I will, and you listen. Santana, I know you think you have no other choice, but...
You don't know what you're talking about. I do have another choice. Or at least I did until now.
What are you saying to me? I don't understand.
No, you wouldn't understand.
How can you say that, Santana? Of course I would. You must tell me whatever's happened.
Mama, Cruz asked me to marry him.
This is wonderful.
I turned him down.
Why?
I don't have a future with Cruz. He doesn't love me. He'll never love me. He loves Eden.
Eden is married.
Married? That doesn't matter. What matters is what's in the man's heart. And what's in his heart is Eden. Now with Mason...
Mason. Ja, was on Mason. You don't love Mason. He doesn't love you.
Don't worry, Rosa. I haven't given up yet.
I think I'd better leave.
No, I'd appreciate it if you stick around, actually. I think we should all know where we stand
Bruce,
here.
please.
Excuse me. Humor me. Now, do you agree with me that this is a terrible mistake she's about to make?
Yes.
And do you know that I am ready, willing, and able to step in here and bail her out of this jam?
Of course, Cruz.
Okay, good. Now, let's talk sense. We're going to stop this crazy idea before it becomes
Cruz,
a
we just
reality.
stop
No,
it.
please don't get me mad. We're friends, remember? Let's just be nice. Now, you told me that you don't think I can ever learn to love you the way you should be loved. Whatever that is. Whatever it is, I know that I can. I care about you already, and I know that given time, my feelings will deepen. It'll probably happen sooner than either one of us expects.
You don't think I've thought about this? I have been up all night thinking. I know what I'm doing. You may say this now, but what if you never learned to love me? How could I live in a marriage like that with you?
And how can you think of marriage as something so terrible
Bruce,
as
will you
that?
just stop that? Even if I wanted to let you go, you would stay because of Brandon. Do you think that's my idea of happiness, watching you live a quiet life of misery with me?
Santana, that would never happen between
I'm
us.
sorry. My answer is still no. A definite no, and I'm not going to change my mind.
What is it to say about leading a horse to water? I'll see you at the wedding.
If you're going to marry Mason Capel, you'll have to do it alone.
Mm-hmm.
You can dress yourself alone as well. Now that I know you have a choice, a better choice, and you let it go, I'll have nothing to do with this wedding, Santana.
Mama, please, don't go.
It was stupid of me to come to Hawaii, to come all this way just to realize what I've always known. No matter what you said about ending it, Cruz, I know that there's no other choice. You're the man I've always loved, and I've got to be with you again.
Yes, hello, this is Eden Capwell, room 678. No, everything's fine. I've just decided I'm going to check out early. I'm going home. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Kelly.
Hey, what are you doing here? Wedding doesn't start for another few hours.
Yeah, I've just been feeling restless today. I thought I might drop on by, see how things are coming along.
Well, they're coming along all right. Except for Mason. Can't believe how obnoxious he was last night. You know, I felt for Santana.
Me too.
You don't look too happy.
Well, you know, I'd like to be feeling happy if I could find somebody to feel happy for, but I just can't seem to.
Well, listen, I came to thank you for helping Nick out with the book.
How's that?
Well, for lending him the money. I mean, Cruz, I haven't seen him this happy in ages. Thank you so much.
No, I think you misunderstand. I didn't lend him the money. He asked me for a loan. I told him I just didn't have the cash right now. I mean, I would have helped. You know, if he can just wait until I sell my house, I can probably...
No, Nick told me... Chris, listen, I'll talk to you later, okay?
Well,
I gotta...
no, wait a second. Kel... Oh. Cruz, you gotta let go of it. You gotta accept this. You have no other choice. I came as soon as I could.
Good.
Have you changed your mind?
No, I wanted to see you so I could give you a piece of my mind. You lied to me.
What?
You lied to me about Hawaii and why you gave up on Eden. You gave up on Eden because you found out that she was pregnant with Kirk's child. Cece told me that, yeah. He told me. He told me, obviously hoping that I'd come running back to you, but his little plan has backfired.
How could he do that?
I knew that there was more to it than that. It's only because you realized that the situation was hopeless that you're able to say that you gave up. Well, say whatever you want because you love Eden. You love Eden more than you ever did.
Oh, I guess sometimes listen to me.
You're lying to yourself and you're lying to me.
Cece dumped this on me. He told me that Eden was pregnant in confidence and made me swear that I'd tell nobody else. She doesn't even know. This is the thanks I get for keeping my promise to him.
Well,
now listen, if I could have told anybody, I would have told you.
Cruz, it doesn't matter because what you're saying is only reinforcing my decision to marry Mason. He's with Mason. He only tells the truth even when it hurts.
Don't start comparing me to Mason.
I am a fool for trying to get close to you. I am a fool.
Hey, get a hold of yourself and listen to me.
Now, I want you to leave. I've got to get into my wedding gown right now, and I'm already late as it is. Now, get out. Yes, Sergeant Morrell? They said at the desk you might be able to know where Inspector Castillo is. I've been trying to reach him, and there's no answer at his beach house. Well, there's no one at the station who might know where he is? Well, yes. No. I think that I'm going to surprise him instead. Thank you, Sergeant. So long.
Yes, Donna, where are you? Maybe she came to her senses. Maybe she's not going to show. Hey, lady, slow down a minute.
Get out of my way. I'm late, Cruz.
You've been crying.
I haven't been crying.
You look lovely. Listen, I've been thinking, and if you don't want to marry me, I mean, I can understand that. I guess. But it doesn't mean that you have to marry Mason.
I am not listening to you.
There must be 100,000 ways to get Brandon back short of doing that. If we put our heads together, we could think of one of them, I'm sure.
I don't want to hear this.
I think you need to hear it. What do you expect me to do? I'm going to stand here and watch while you throw your life away? Is that it?
I can't take this.
Wait. This isn't even the right floor. Susanna, wait.
Will you just leave me alone?
You stop for 1 second and talk to me about this. I need this. Susanna, wait.
Leave me alone. I'm going to be late. You're really getting crazy, aren't you?
Well, maybe I am. I'm sorry. Listen, if you marry Mason, you'll hate it. And he'll hate it. And Brandon will end up miserable.
Brandon is going to be mine. Now, will you let me go?
Oh, I will.
I've got to do this.
All right, just tell me one thing. I'll let you go.
What?
You said you loved me. You still feel that way?
Cruz, please. What difference does it
Just
make?
answer me. Do you love me or not?
I have answered you. So what I feel for you really doesn't matter because you don't love me. Cruz, no, please. Leave me alone. Kirk? Kirk?
Yes, this is Mrs. Cranston. Is my husband there? Did he leave a message for me? Okay, thank you.
Yes, hello. Eden Cranston's room, please. Thank you. She's checked out. What? Well, when? Did she say where she was going? Home. Well, how early this morning did she check out? No, that's fine. Thank you. She could be back already.
Kirk,
Gina, what are you doing here?
you told me to come, don't you remember?
Yeah, sure.
We're supposed to work on that note you're going to leave for Eden tomorrow.
Gina, I remember. Look, I wonder if we couldn't meet later. Something's come up.
Wait, I have to tell you something.
I don't have any time for this, Gina.
I can't go through with it.
What?
I've changed my mind. I can't murder Eden.
Please.
No! Oh, my ankle. Oh, it hurts. Oh, this is just what I need.
I don't think it's broken, but you gave it a bad twist.
I'll be okay. I just gotta go.
No, wait a second. Just give yourself a chance to catch your breath.
I guess they can't start without me, right?
Not the way I understand it. Let me see your ring. Boy, that's beautiful. Well, marrying Mason does have its rewards. He'll probably get you a nice house, too, and get Brandon the best education money can buy.
I'm lucky because I'm gonna have Brandon. I love him.
Is that really all you want?
It's a lot more than most people get.
Uh-huh. Except I can't get past one thing.
What?
I keep thinking about how good it's been when we've made love. And I do mean love. It hasn't just been taking physical pleasure. It's been a lot more than that. We're real good at giving ourselves to each other. I think that's important. It's a gift not everybody has. It's something you can build a bond from, a strong bond.
Cruz, I'm doing this for you just as much as I am for myself.
I understand that, but I think I can decide what's best for me, and I have. It's you.
I'll always feel as if I trapped you, and you're going to feel the same way. Even when I look in your eyes, I'm going to see it, and I just won't be able to stand it. At least with Mason, I know that there are no illusions.
Yeah, but there is no emotional connection whatsoever. That's business. This is marriage. We have a friendship. You can build something on that.
Why are you making this so difficult for me? I don't understand it. What is it you want from me?
I want you.
There's no room for negotiation, Gina. You're going to carry out these plans the way it was discussed.
There must be some other way to keep Eden from going to the police.
No, there isn't, and we can't wait. I spoke with Eden this morning. She's told me the first thing she's doing is going to Cruz with that information.
She said that? Of course, we only had your word for that, now don't we?
Well, you're just going to have to accept my word, Gina. Otherwise, that motel that you've been living in is going to start looking like Buckingham Palace. Compared to that prison cell you'll be spending the rest of your life in. Now, is that what you want? Oh, yes, and maybe Brandon will drop you a line, send you a school picture from time to time. Huh, Gina?
Why don't you just be quiet? You don't care about me or Brandon, do you?
No, that's not. That's right. And that's not going to change our plans.
All right, maybe Eden is going to see Cruz, but it's not about me. Eden's going back to Cruz because she loves him. It isn't about me at all. You just don't have the guts to do your own dirty work.
Our dirty work, Gina. Ours. Either one way or the other. Eden is going to die. You're going to pull that trigger, or you are going to die with her. Now, what's it going to be, Gina? Never mind. I have tremendous confidence in your instinct for survival, Gina. When the time comes, you're going to do exactly what it is I want you to do. Now, let's get that note written, shall we? The note that's going to lead my darling wife to her oh-so-untimely demise.
Cruz, be careful.
I knew you were healthy, but this is ridiculous.
You know, you're nuts. You know that?
I think we have to sit down and rest for a second.
Yeah, I think I've got it. Yeah.
Just careful.
Okay. How many flights did you climb?
I don't know, but the altitude's about to give me a nosebleed.
Oh, no, not on my dress, please. You know, you've always been able to make me laugh more than anybody else. I'm gonna miss that about you. Gonna miss our walks on the beach. And our trips back in time with the songs and music. We really have shared a lot.
I'm glad you finally see that.
I've always seen it. You're the one who didn't.
Well, I do now.
Well, it's late. It's too late.
What do I have to do to prove myself to you? How many guys do you know that would carry a woman up that many flights of stairs just so she could limp down the aisle and marry somebody else? That's devotion.
It's insanity. No, Cruz.
This is ridiculous. I've done everything I know how to do but beg. And I'm not going to do that. If you'd rather have Mason, so be it.
You know that's not how it is.
But it is your decision, isn't it? So I'm going to respect it. I'm leaving town tonight.
Tonight?
I've got an 8:30 flight to Miami.
Oh.
Yeah, there's really not much going on here for me, is there? I don't want to stick around and watch you try to work this out with Mason.
Miami is so far.
I want to start fresh. I think you need some distance to do that.
Cruz, I'm gonna miss you. Just having you here in Santa Barbara. Selfish of me, isn't it?
You can't have it both ways, Santana.
Brandon is going to miss you so much. He thinks so much of you. You are so special to him.
I'm going to keep in touch with Brandon. Don't worry about that. Tell him I'm working on Miami Vice.
I feel so responsible.
No.
Sorry.
It's not you. It's everything, you know. I just think the sooner I'm out of here, the better. But I'll tell you something. If you're ever in trouble, if you need me for any reason, you call. And I'll be here for you no matter where I have to come from. Count on it.
Santana, am I glad to see you. Come on, the champagne's...
Mason, wait.
What's the matter? You look beautiful. Come on.
Mason, please. There's something I have to tell you.
Apologize for being late. Come on, let's do it.
I can't.
What?
I've changed my mind. I can't go through with this.
Santana, everybody's here. They're waiting inside.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're just having last-minute jitters. So am I. But think about Brandon.
Mason, stop. I'm not going to lose Brandon. I'm going to marry Cruz. He's asked me and I'm going to accept.
Cruz?
Yes.
You mean that?
Yes.
My God.
Don't you see? We would have never been happy in this arrangement. You know that as well as I do.
But I quit drinking. I swore off completely. I was getting kind of used to this. I think I can make it work. I mean, I can try.
Oh, dear Mason, I know that this has been so hard for you, and I'll never forget what you tried to do for me. But you see, Cruz is my one chance at happiness. I just can't let it go by. It would be so perfect. Please, understand.
Well, yeah, I do. Lord knows I've let enough chances at happiness get away from me.
You're beautiful.
If this is what you want, Santana, I'll bow out gracefully. Wish you and Cruz all the luck in the world.
Thank you, Mason.
Gee, you know, I was kind of looking forward to Dad's snarling face when we said our I-dos. Not everybody can get at Dad that way.
I hope you find happiness, Mason. You deserve it.
You know, you're probably the only person on the planet that feels that way, and you're marrying somebody else. Well, let's not be maudlin. I better go tell the guests.
Mason, this is just the beginning for both of us. You'll see.
You be happy, fair lady. Gutsy and strong and a fighter. And I hope to God it works out for you.
True.
You hurry up. Someone could come in and find us any minute.
Gina, relax. They're all at Mason's wedding.
Who knows? Those capos love to sneak around and surprise people when they least expect it.
There. Here. What do you think?
I need to see you about the case. Bring what you have to the boathouse 2 p.m. tomorrow. Talk to no one until then. Cruz.
Well,
Don't you think it should say love Cruz? I mean, after all, they are lovers.
I wasn't looking for a literary critique, Gina. The handwriting doesn't look anything like Cruz's.
I think you better keep your day job at Capital Enterprises. You will never make it as a forger, Kirk.
Oh, forget it. I'll just print it.
Look, don't worry. It'll be fine.
This has to work, Gina. This has to be perfect.
happens, how are you going to make sure Eden can see the note? She'll get the message.
I'll make sure it's the first thing that she sees when she gets back tomorrow.
But if she gets home earlier? Or what if she sees Cruz before she gets the message?
You just worry about your end, all right? I'll handle Eden.
All right, fine. Are we finished now? Can we get out of here?
The door is right there. Feel free.
Aren't you coming?
I know how much you love my company, Gina. But don't worry. I'll keep my eyes on you.
I need to see you. The boathouse at 2. Love, Cruz.
I've got to find her.
Excuse me, everyone. Could I have your attention? I have an announcement to make.
This is it, Reverend. Hey, wake up. What?
I have a bit of news that I think will make almost all of you happy, even while it confirms your worst suspicions of me. I'm afraid that there isn't going to be a wedding after all.
Oh, what?
No, it's been called off. True to form, I have had a change of heart. I've told Santana the truth that I'm not in love with her. It was a heartbreak of monumental proportions, as you can well imagine. But if there's anything I've learned in the past few weeks, it's that love is the only reason for marriage. Anything else, convenience or opportunity or obligation, will never make a marriage work. Because in the end, all there is the two of you and the feeling you have for each other, the love you share. And a marriage won't run without love any more than a car will without fuel, and I just think I'd rather spend my life alone than in a marriage without love. It's a rare thing, however, and if you find it, you've got to give yourself over to it completely. You hold back for even a moment, it can slip right through your fingers. So if you're lucky enough to find that person that makes you happy, you hold tight. You're very fortunate indeed. But never fear for me, my friends, because I have not given up the search for a perfect mate, and rest assured that if I find her, I'll have you all back here for a real wedding. In the meantime, the champagne and the food is paid for, so here's to you, and to me, and to the girl who got away.
This morning, and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you.